Yeah. You ready out there?
We out here, man. P5 training turned, you know what I'm saying? We about to get it in, man. I'm gonna show y'all the official P5 swivel hip drill, you know what I'm saying? How you get your hips right, you know what I mean? Because this is the most important part about being an athlete. We out here, all of us out here. Cut the camera up, man, over here. We out here, about to get in work. Turn. So what you need, man, for this drill, though, all you need is 5 cones, you know what I'm saying, man? So here, the emphasis, though, on this drill is just pretty much teaching you how to get in and out of your breaks, you know what I'm saying? So what a hip swivel is, you know what I'm saying? But to understand the idea here behind it, you gotta think of yourself as a bike and your hips being on your handlebars, all right? So when I'm approaching though, this is how I start at the top of the ladder, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna finish one, and then that's half a rep. So down and back is 1. So when I work on my hips around the cones, I'm pushing, and I'm trying to keep, though, in my top torso here as straight as possible, with my hips swiveling in and out of each cone. So the emphasis is to get your hips going that way, and then going that way. Right after it, on a tight plane. So if I drew a line, and we consider that, though, to be the cliff. If you're working on your feet around these cones, your body getting outside, but your hips are offline with the plane of where you're trying to get into. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm here, I'm good. If I'm outside, I'm off. So when you're doing all this drill, focus on staying as tight to the cone as possible, not trying to step away and get a bunch of that shit.
Dickie shorts, belly belt, boxer briefs. Bitch, of course this marathon is where you ought to be. Shopping sprees, spending thousands on designer jeans. Exotic women, Mercedes Benzes with bucket seats. Pretty feet, pretty hair that blow in the breeze. It's pretty rare that she meet a nigga as real as me, especially when she fishing in this music industry. But luckily she fuck around and fuck with me. Surround myself with the finer things. I guess I'm Hollywood cause I'm enjoying what my grinding bring. I'm all money in, .INC, minus the major record label. Time to rouse the feet. On every stage I'm giving everything inside of me, but she gon' give it back after the show in the Lamatra suite. My nigga Rip P's got a thick freak. Down the hall getting cracking over this beat. We smoking good, y'all smell of weed. We finally made it to the plane, then we fell asleep. The morning came, the night leaves. A little of a workaholic shit I might be. Up at 6 in the morning like I'm Ice-T. Spent the grip on the Malcolm X, Spike Lee. But them other rappers never think they like me. On any given day, 60,000 on my white tee. Ain't nothing much but what.
So the most important part of your route, let me tell you young wide receivers out there, it's not the speed to the top of the route, you know what I'm saying? It is the top of the route speed that's the most important part of your route, you know what I'm saying? Working your feet, getting your hips in and out of your break. I learned this stuff from Coach Mac, DJ Mc Carthy, shout outs. Best wide receiver coach of all time, you know what I'm saying? So anyways though, so at the top of the route, when I get here, going through the phases, when I whip it, it comes back to handlebars. So for me to be as tight as possible around these cones, I gotta grab my imaginary handlebars, you know what I'm saying? Leaving my hips on the inside of this cone and flip it around and control it with your core. So if I come around the top and I leave my arms out of here, I'ma stumble through. The most important part though is to grab this handlebar and yank it around smoothly, and then to get back in position with your linear plane. So when I'm running a route with no cones, when I stop at the top of my break, my hips immediately go back into position though I want them to go. Just by me thinking about pushing on my handlebars towards the ball, towards the position, towards the angle though I'm trying to get to. Alright, so we're gonna go through a couple clips of that, and I'm gonna keep showing y'all though these sweet salsa merengue hits. Game time. We focus on breaking down, man, on the top of the route. So if this is the top, we want to make the line that big. Everything else is cliff. Everything else is island. You know what I'm saying? So this is the cliff. This is the island. No, the most important part is about keeping your feet on the beach. All that's ocean. Everything out there is ocean. So if you get your feet out here, man, on top of your break, bam, and you too far past it, the game is based on it. So what we gonna focus on is being controlled and fast.
You in my own thing. And if you got a problem with that, then they need to go bang, 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 bang. And I'll be everywhere on the map, but I rep that West. 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 I rep that West.
Turn it up.
You in my own.
Now though, the cones, yo, are spread out off the plane, shaped in a cone shape, a cylinder shape, you know what I'm saying? So what we want to do though is continue though to focus on the center plane though. So when I'm running a route, all I have to understand is that I need to get my feet to a certain point. So if I get my feet to a certain point, all I need to be focused on is just pushing on my hips around the cone to finish at my break, all right? So I can show you better than I can tell you, sir. So we got my boy throwing me the ball over here, and this is the top of the route. So what you want to do is you want to go through each of these exercises probably about 4 times, you know what I'm saying? So 4 times there, 4 times back, you know what I'm saying? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on my feet around these cones, finish, and catch it on a flat plane like a dig route, angling towards the goalpost. And this is how we get started.
No rules. No rules. No rules. You've been 86 mile, you've been 86.
You've been 86, nigga, 86.
Oh yeah, we got the body right. Oh yeah, we got the body right. Oh yeah, we got the body right. Money on deck, nigga. It's on deck, nigga. Bottles on deck, nigga.
Don't get 86th.
Feet don't feel me now.
Check, man.
I say feet don't feel me now. Don't feel me now. I say feet don't feel me now. Why these niggas run their mouth? I'ma run this city, so feet don't feel me now. I never will stand still. I still run this here. Feet don't feel me now. Feel me now. Feel me now. I say feet don't feel me now.
Rap thespian, trap champion, dude never lose, even when you think he can't, he win. Again, don't nobody do it like the kid do. Talking about the greatest, better throw him on the list too. Way at the top, even stop dreaming, even in the